So Ulta is having a huge member savings event right now, and your girl couldn't help herself. I picked up a bunch of affordable makeup that has been sitting on my wish list for a really long time, and we're gonna go through this bag together and check out everything that I got. So before I show you what's in this bag, you have to promise me that you will not judge me based off of this face of makeup right here alone. I have had it on for well over 12 hours. It has been hot, I have been sweaty, it has been raining, and clearly I'm a hot mess at the end of the day. Okay, so the first thing that I have is the Morphe Life Proof Continuous Setting Mist. I have not tried a Morphe setting spray in years. I used to love their setting sprays back when Morphe was the thing before they weren't the thing and then they were the thing again, but I'm really excited to try this. So let's see what the mixture looks like on this one. Ooh, that is a very fine spray. No fragrance to it, nothing like that. I'm excited about this one. So up next I have the Morphe Nano Brow Pencil. This is actually a backup for the one that I already have. I love this brow pencil. It is very, very fine as far as the tip goes. Let me show you the one that I already have open. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and look at the tip of that thing. Like, it is so tiny, but it just gives me the best brow-like strokes. And what I love about this one is the fact that it is the shade Chocolate Mousse, but is a true cool tone brown shade. And for somebody who is naturally salt and pepper, it is really hard to find that perfect shade that doesn't lean too black, but doesn't lean like a red brown, because a lot of the browns have a lot of red undertones to them. So I have really been loving this brow pencil, and I went ahead and picked up a backup. All right, so next in my little bag of goodies is the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this from everybody who has ever tried it. Now, I am a huge fan of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, but I would love to find something that is more affordable, performs just as well, very hydrating on the skin, extends the longevity of my makeup, so I'm excited about her. I have been really getting into drugstore makeup as of late, and I've been really impressed with everything that I tried, so hopefully that won't let me down. We have the Colourpop Cream Blush Stick. This is in the shade Love to See It. Now, I have been having a full-on love affair moment with a cream blush right now. All of my liquids, all of my powders completely ignored because I cannot put down a cream blush. So I picked this one up because I was really curious about the formula, but this is what the shade looks like. We're gonna do a little swatch right here. Ooh, that feels nice and creamy, feels very hydrating. It doesn't feel like a serum, but it's not stiff either. It glides on really nicely, and I love this shade. It's like a true rose tone pink shade. It's not too cool tone, it's not too warm, it's not too mauve. It's just a really pretty everyday shade, and I'm excited to try this one on. Also from Colourpop, I picked up one of their Jelly Much shadow sticks. This is a new launch from the brand, and I don't think Ulta carries every single color, because the color that I really wanted, I couldn't find on their website, but I ended up getting the shade Diamond Girl, and this is just like a really pretty iridescent shade. I thought it would look pretty tapped over like a matte eyeshadow look, a little added sparkle in the middle, inner corner, things like that. So let's give her a little swatch. So this is what it looks like in the component, and let's put you right here next to your friend. We're gonna go this way. Okay, so it has that cooling effect to it, a lot like the Danessa Myricks eyeshadow sticks if you tried those, or even like the old school KVD Dazzle sticks. That's what it feels like, and I love that shade. That is really pretty, it's sparkly, it doesn't feel chunky or smooth, and I'm really excited about that one. And while I was in the Colourpop section, I also went ahead and picked up two of their Super Shock shadows. I love their Super Shock shadows. I used to have a ton of them. A lot of my favorite shades dried out just because they were so incredibly old. So I decided to pick up a couple more, and this time I went with shades that I've never gotten before. So I have Mighty Morphin and I have the shade Frog. So here are the two shades. I don't know how well these are gonna pick up on camera, but the top one is the Mighty Morphin shade, and then the bottom one is the shade Frog. I'm getting more pink from Mighty Morphin than I am from Frog, although Frog is supposed to be more of a pink shade, but they're both absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm excited about these. Y'all, I finally picked up the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection Powder. This has been on my wish list probably since the day that it launched, but I kept putting it in my cart, taking it out, putting it in, taking it out, because I kept convincing myself I didn't need another powder. but who am I kidding? I need to know what all the hype is. Now, I did get mine in the translucent shade. They do have a baby pink one, which was very tempting, but I only wear pink powders under my eyes, and I am very picky about the powder that goes under there, so I might try this. If I like it, pick it up in the pink shade later. So I had a couple of different mascaras in my cart, but ultimately I landed on the new tubing mascara from Maybelline. This is the Lash Sensational Sky Tubes mascara, and I'm really excited about this one because y'all, I have been on a mission to find a really good, affordable tubing mascara. I have found really good ones like in the high-end section, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't like to spend a lot of money on mascara anymore. It's just one of those things I've come to realize I throw it away after 3 months, and that's not where I want to spend my money. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be a good one. I have high hopes for it. Maybelline makes great mascaras, so hopefully this one won't irritate my eyes, it'll hold a curl, it won't clump up, bunch up, and do all the nasty things that I don't like a mascara to do. But we're gonna try it out in another video and see how it does. All right, so everything that I have left is gonna be from Morphe, and that's because Morphe has been killing it with their launches as of late. Literally everything that I have tried has become a new favorite for me from the brand. So I did go ahead and pick up another one of their Cheek Thrills Cheek Trios. Say that 3 times fast. This is not a new to me formula. I have like 5 or 6 of these in my collection already. I absolutely love these. I love the pigmentation. I love the blendability. I love how creamy they are. I love everything about them. But I went ahead and picked up the shade Poolside Spritz, and first of all, let's just take a moment to appreciate the packaging for Morphe. I love that it's color coded. I don't have to open it, I don't have to memorize shade names. I can look in my drawer and know this is going to be an orange blush, and look at how beautiful she is. Oh, that just screams summer, and I am so excited to get this on my cheeks. But let's go ahead and swatch these out. So up first we have the cream blush, and look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love that this isn't like a bright orange. It's more of like a muted burnt orange. That's my kind of orange shade. Okay, this is the second cream shade that has that really pretty kind of metallic finish to it. A little too dark for me to use like a highlighter, but maybe a blush topper. We'll try it out and see. And last we have the powder blush. And of course, it's going to match that cream shade beautifully. Ugh, I just love that colorway. I am so excited about this blush. So I also have one of the Cheek Thrills Bronzing Duos. This is the packaging right here. I got mine in the shade Maui Surf. Now this is not the lightest one in the shade range, and as a fair gal, that's normally where I go when I pick out a bronzer, but honestly that one looked like it had a very yellowy undertone to it, and yellow undertone bronzers are a big no-no for me. They make me look sick, they make my skin look very sallow, so I decided to go with this one because it has more of like a neutral undertone to it, and if you look, it's almost like a reddy leaning undertone, which is perfect for my neutral cool undertones. So first we have the cream, and then we have the powder. That is really pretty. It's giving me more of like a golden undertone to it. Not so much of like that reddy, but it doesn't have the yellow in it. So that's what I'm happy about. And if this is anything like the blush formula, I can sheer it out, I can build it up. I think it's gonna be really, really good for my fair skin. And last but not least, I got 3 eyeshadow palettes. Did I need 3 eyeshadow palettes? No. But can I decide which one to take out of the cart? Also no. So I went ahead and got all 3 because decisions are hard. So this is Python Code. I absolutely love that packaging. It is gorgeous, and that color story, need I say more? I love the greens, I love the golds, I love the neutrals in there. Green is a neutral to me. Green, purple, yellow, orange, brown, those are all neutrals in my book. But this is beautiful. I could not leave that on the shelf. And then we have Underslated, and this is what she looks like. She is an all matte cool tone color story, very reminiscent of that one from Makeup by Mario, which I did have in my collection. I decluttered it. I wasn't a huge fan of the formula, but I know that I love the Morphe formula. I do have one of their other palettes this size, and I do have 2 of their new trios as well, which I can show you another video if you want to see those, but this looks absolutely gorgeous. And last but not least, we have Flickering Sands, and this is a gorgeous warm tone color story. This screams summer, this screams fall, this screams year round to me because these are my kind of shades that I love to wear, and this is going to look absolutely beautiful with that cheek trio that I just picked up as well, and I cannot wait to try it. I almost got the all matte version of this, but decided no, I want the sparkles. All right, y'all, so that is everything that I picked up during the Ulta member savings event, and I am really excited to test out all these products and play with them with y'all. But let me know down in the comments if you've shopped the sale, if you plan on shopping the sale, what you picked up, and if you have any of these items already, and I will see y'all in my next video.